I'm representing for the old folks, the bold folks, the trailblazers that had nothing but cards and dice. These baby video game masters, they can sit and cry, 'cause we was skinning oaks before you was.
Greetings, fellow cyberdogs and fellow Minecrafters and fellow mine squatches all over the world. This is the Lockabah with the Lockabah Presents Let's Play Minecraft Terrafirmacraft. We are playing Minecraft 1.7.10 here on my little Terrafirmacraft server that I've got going. And the reason I'm here today, guys, is because I've had some people get in touch with me and say, dude, I would love to come and play some Terrafirmacraft, but I want to come down and play by where you guys are, because I know you're not in hard luck anymore, but I can't figure out how the heck to get down to Winter Haven. So today what I thought I would do is I would show you guys the shiny new, and I do mean shiny, new, well-lit, with shelters in place route that I have established in order for people to be able to travel from here, Hard Luck, which is where you'll spawn once you join the server here. As you can see, nighttime's a pretty scary time even here in Hard Luck. And as you can see, this way is what I'm talking about. To the left here is the smithy, and up on top is a Temple of Adventure. And there's a gate here on the south side, and you will be heading south. And you can see it's a double gate, so if you have a horse, you can ride your horse out. But there are pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns more precisely, that I have placed all along the way. And they will lead you overland. Woohoo! It's going to get squirrely now. It is going to get mega squirrely now. Good thing I've got my food up and everything so that I can move fast. But as you can see, I have a trail of jack-o'-lanterns going every step along the way. And it will say the first couple of times out here, that sign says, follow the jack-o'-lanterns. I'm headed to the water for safety. Woo! I am almost dead, guys. I gotta swim far enough that I can get back up to the surface without getting shot again. There we go. Woo! The water is the place to go. If you can't get to shelter, head to the water. Now, that little house right over there is actually a private residence. It's along the light trail. It is along the right trail, but what you can see, it is very, very, very dangerous to travel. And that's why I've set this up. That house there actually belongs to another player, their little hut there. But there is a shelter up top of the hill. I just have to be able to approach it from a direction where you guys can see it without getting killed here, because I've taken a huge risk traveling like this. But right up there on the hilltop, you see that? That's the type of shelter you're going to find to the majority as you follow the light trail. It took me forever to do this because I had to go and find pumpkin patches to harvest, because unfortunately we can't grow pumpkins like we can in vanilla Minecraft. And as a result, I had to hunt around and find pumpkin patches. But as you can see, the recommendation along here is to actually travel the water. Break this so I can get up here. That was what I wanted to do, is test and make sure that coming back from this other direction that we can do it. There's also berry bushes right here, which is, you'll find that a lot of the shelters, you just walk right in. There we go. So you'll find a lot of the shelters have food growing right next to them or a fresh water source. I tried to bear that in mind. But now I'm going to have to hold still for a minute here and let my healing take place. Alright, I'm going to make a break for it. Go, go, go. A little zigging and a little zagging. Burn, you mudda. I tried to keep the jack-o'-lanterns close enough together that if you've got to get a little off the route to avoid the mobs, that you'll still be able to see the jack-o'-lanterns. But alright, now we're in business. We're going to keep on rolling here and show you guys the route. You'll see I'm traveling southwest. Terrafirmacraft does come with the map, so, you know, up in the right-hand corner there, so you'll be able to set that. My suggestion is that you hit J to open map, go to the options, and change your map from the circular map to the square map. This simply because the circular map rotates and it can get real easy to get turned around if you're using the round map that rotates instead of the square fixed map. But here we go. So as you can see, I tried to keep it so that it's very difficult to lose track of our path. Now going along through here, along the way, you'll run across food plants occasionally. You'll also run across minerals, cows, horses. Haven't run across a single chicken on this entire board. All my feathers I've gotten from pheasants. Have not yet encountered a chicken. But as you can see, nice, clearly marked route. Mr. Burro. Eat real quick. And as I said, I try to ensure that I stuck near water sources so that you can make sure and fill your jug. One of the things I plan on doing is putting a whole bunch of water jugs in one of the chests so that y'all can grab it. But as you can see now, we've reached the next shelter point. Like I say, this is shelter, not a safe house. If a mob sees you going, they'll follow you in. But you'll always know you're coming up on safe stuff because there will be jack-o'-lanterns stacked up. Okay, you see, here we are, safe house. And I use jack-o'-lanterns to light the safe houses so that you won't have to worry about torches having burnt out and, find yourself, go inside the safe house and find out that a dozen skeletons have spawned inside of it or something. Slowly but surely healing up. And now, very shortly here, we're going to be coming up on the first safe house. Like I said, most of these along the way are just shelters. But in this case over here, there is a safe house. And that is because we're coming out to the Hunter's Plains, which is a great place. If you're in Hard Luck, this is a great place to come down south to harvest some cows in order to get some beef and hides to make leather. So once we top the hilltop here, you can actually see the top of the safe house. I'll come right on over here and I'll show you. Alright, so once you get over here, again, see the double stacks will show you that you're coming to safety. So this is Hunter Plains Safe House. In here, can you tell that I had made a little bit of battle in here earlier? Woo! Just like to show you, if one manages to get in behind you, things will get excitable before they're done. There's an observation platform up top so you can get a look at what's going on around you. I try to keep a little food and a little water here, just to ensure that people can get to stuff. We keep some firewood, and there's a cooking pit. But as you can see, if you make the mistake of letting a skelly get in there behind you, it's going to turn into something. But once again, look at the double lanterns. They're gonna lead you out of here towards safety. And be careful, there's a lot of little ravines and things right here. But so there you go. Follow the double jack-o'-lanterns right out of Hunter's Plains. And you're on your way again. And I think you're going to find it's going to take about a solid 20 minutes for us to make our way down where we're going. Alrighty. Now, as you can see, there's a large crevasse here. And so what you'll need to do is come over on the beach side of things. And I've tried to make sure that anywhere that there's a dangerous area to cross, that I've very clearly marked where it is that you follow through. But I lucked out. I had one jack-o'-lantern left. So if I've got to stop and actually make a shelter to survive the night, I'll be able to place that. That's why I held on to one. But here we go. There's a shelter now right down here at the end of this archipelago, so that if it's late, and you don't want to risk crossing. Being in the water when there's skellies around is really dangerous, of course, because you can't move fast. But we have not only this shelter again, but over here, there we go. This is a hot springs, and hot springs increases the speed at which you heal. And so by just chilling right here for a moment, it's going to give me a chance to get my healing caught up quick. So much faster. Oh, that's pleasant. Alright, well, up on out of here. Let's keep going. I don't want to get caught out at dark. But as you can see, we head right straight across. And away we go. I'd forgotten to bring food with me, and I had grain on me because I had fed the animals just before I took off to do this, and so I've been living on oats. Here we go. So now we're coming down to Willow River here, and I'm hoping we're going to get in just in time. Run, you. Ooh, there he is. Use the cover. Use the cover. There you go. Get in there. See, he can't hit me here, but I can hit him. Use the cover. See, there's the safe house right down over there if I can get to it. But note to self, or note to you, I should say, in the dire emergency, get into the foliage, and they can't release their weapons. They know I'm here. They're standing right in front of me, but they can't shoot into the foliage and hit me. So as ridiculous as it may sound, I'm going to have to spend the entire night here leaned up against a tree. And so I'm going to pause my recording, and I'll be back as soon as daylight comes. Alright, morning has come, and I just heard the sound of them burning up, so let's hope we can step out of here and not get killed. Awesome. Alright, so right down here, as you can see, there's a shelter. In fact, I was a lot closer to the shelter than I thought. I also planted some elderberry and gooseberry bushes along here as a food source. So that is Willow River, and right here is one of the places I'd like to see somebody build a settlement, and I may actually come here and build a settlement if nobody else does, but it's an awesome place, a beautiful midpoint along the journey down to Winter Haven, so that's why. But let's get back on the road. We're doing good here, making good time. So you can see the reason why there are so many shelters along here is it is a long way down from Hard Luck to Winter Haven. And you're definitely going to have to shelter at least one night in the process, possibly two. And so that's why I've made this route in the way that I have. You see lots of grass along here for thatch and stuff. And we're moving down out of the snowline area into much more comfortable climate. And that's why we moved down to this area. But I gotta say, you just keep on moving from jack-o'-lantern to jack-o'-lantern, and I am going to walk the entire route. If necessary, I'll make some minor edits to fit it within the time slot, but I want you guys to be able to see clearly the entire route all the way along. Whew, I need me some water. And that I try to take it from water source to water source, from shelter to shelter, from food to food. And I try to keep the shelters not too far apart so that even though, I could fundamentally make them 10 minutes apart in travel time, I'd rather have them a little closer than that, just in case there are issues. But like you say, you run right in and be safe. There you go. Hi, guys. I sure want to take you home with me. You are so handsome. I'm going to leave you for somebody else. I've already got horses. That'd be awful greedy of me. All right. rock and roll. Get a little food in me. Keep on moving. Now things get a little squirrely up on the one end here in terms of there's some ravines and stuff to get over, but not too bad. We're making excellent progress. This area down here, you can see I'm even marked here clay. So this is one of the closest areas to come and find clay. That's what the yellow flowers there, the goldenrod flowers, indicate. So I wanted to make sure and point that out. Because clay sure is important. And here we go, coming up on another shelter. And as I say, these are shelters. These are not safe houses. They're not fortresses. Alright. There it is. I'm going to actually... That one's in a bad spot, so we're going to take it and actually place it up here, because that was the other thing, is I wanted to walk the route and double check, make sure that I can see the pumpkins all the way along. Any place that it gets confusing, I got to fix. And off to the west, there's a great big forest full of redwoods, and there's good minerals in there and stuff too. What am I seeing? Oh, it's a sapling. White cedar sapling. And watch out for the grizz. Right over there, there's a grizzly bear, and that's the only thing you got to watch out for in this neighborhood. That's why I've got the trail passing on this side, so that you don't wander through his territory and get eaten. Alrighty. Safe again, safe again. And as you can see, double stacked jack-o'-lantern equals shelter. And there's a grizzly there too. Didn't know there was a grizzly on this shore. Have to watch out for him. They are tough old critters. They're like me. Tough old critter. Oh, hey, DYL000. There we go. You can see here. But that is actually the newest member of our service, our server here, DYL000. Oops, hit my caps lock. Hit my caps lock again. On boy, ox. So, there you go. This is the very reason why I was putting this trail in place, is because people who are getting on the server, you know, they appear up there at Hard Luck, and we want them to be able to make the journey down to Winter Haven if they're interested in coming down south. Get the cabbage patch. Cabbage patch. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'm going to have to do the same thing here. Shift this one over just a wee bit. Make it a little more visible here. I'll put it by the cabbages. There we go. So away we go. And this right over here, my friends, is barley, which we used to make beer. This one, there was no real easy way around this crevasse, so I built a bridge over it. And we're getting close now, guys. We're getting close. So if you have joined the server and you would like to find your way from Hardluck down to Winter Haven, or if you've been contemplating joining the server, however you've been nervous about getting started up there in Hardluck when you know that me and some other people are spending our time down here in Winter Haven, now you have a way to safely travel down and get down here to where we are. Now, Winter Haven is not a town, and I want to make this absolutely clear to save us any heartache here in the future. Winter Haven is not a town. Winter Haven is my ranch. Okay? It is my home. So this isn't come down here and start tearing crap up. It's come down and build a home in the area where I've built my home, Winter Haven. Okay, so please understand, it's not a town. It's a private residence. You're welcome to come and stay as a guest for a period of time until you establish your own ranch. We will happily have, I will happily give you hogs. I've got lots and lots of hogs that are of breeding age and completely tamed. We've got cows, we've got sheep, we've got all kinds of animals that we can share so you can get your own little farm going. But this is my home. And I think we've all learned that I can be a little touchy about my personal space, whether it's cyberspace or real space. And so that's why I wanted to make sure, show you guys how to get here, and let you know. Another shelter on the beach here, you'll see. And there it is, my friends. The Winter Haven Ranch. Home of the Lakaba. And I think what I'll do is, once I finish filming this, I will probably use my godlike powers to actually fly up to Hardluck so that I can get together with this new player and actually lead them down here. Give them some backup, because it's a rough journey if you're not prepared for it. But here you go, guys. Welcome to Winter Haven. Rooms available. See how the cherry trees and stuff are doing? Oh, the cherries and apples are doing good. Come on over here. How you guys doing? No new babies? No new babies? So we just had a bunch of little baby sheep. And yay, my dogs are going to have puppies. I'm so excited. Yeah, there are some people who make fun of people like me because we play Minecraft, saying, "Oh, you're a grown-up who plays with blocks." Somebody who comes to mind is this dude Onision, who thinks Minecrafters are lame. And actually, you might think I'm about to go off on Onision, but actually, I really like Onision because he is incredibly intelligent, an incredibly intelligent human being, and his sarcasm is at a level that few can attain. And if you realize that he's being a smartass, and that he isn't actually as big of an ass as he presents himself to be, and you realize just how brilliant he is and how he's doing the whole when you point one finger at somebody, you're pointing three back at yourself kind of thing, yeah. But if y'all think that this is just a bunch of silliness, get on down into this kind of hectic, and I think you may be different, but we do have new babies. Hey! Was that you, Wuzzy? Or was that Fuzzier who had Wuzzies here? Yeah, you. Got them new babies. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to show you guys exactly how it is. You go about following the light trail and the shelters to get down here to Winter Haven. There's lots of room down here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And you're more than welcome to come down and build in the area. And I think I'm going to head back up, all the way back up to Hardluck again, and see if I can guide our new server member on down here. So in the meantime, this has been the Lakaba with the Lakaba Presents Let's Play Terrafirmacraft 1.7.10 on my server, and y'all have a good one. I'm out. Oh, no, I'm not. We need a Minecraft high five with a jack-o'-lantern in your face. Now I'm out. Peace.